What's up, guys? It's early. It's freaking cold. Some days I'm really proud to be blue collar. Some days I feel like a real idiot. Usually it's these days when it's like 20 degrees and less that make you feel like an idiot. But on the other side of that, today we're using some extra land that we've got. Was our motocross track until yesterday. And we're gonna put some mobile homes on it. Have a little more passive income. Because if you guys work in the trades, there's a good chance you don't pay into a 401k or don't have any kind of retirement. Well, I'm the same way. I don't believe in a 401k, and I highly advise all of you guys not to pay into one, but to try to find another source of retirement. So my retirement has always been real estate, so I've always bought as much as I could with the thought that in the future, you know, I'll have passive income and not have to continue to work at some point. So that's what we're working on today. We're leveling the motocross track because I'm an old has-been and my poor old cankles can't take it no more. And I am trying to build a little more passive income. So anyways, we got a big tabletop over there. Goes up, turned around, came down here through a rhythm section, turned here and went back up the hill to a step up, step down, around the corner. Anyways, we're gonna put a mobile home there. I'm gonna try to put one there and 6 more up this hill, 2 and 2, 3 sections of 2. So try to get 8 homes in here. Motocross track ain't making me no money. Hopefully the trailers will. I need to start doing some measuring. I need to put this coffee down to do so, but it's the only thing keeping my hand warm. I need to start doing some measuring because there is a spring over here and we're gonna try to design this whole thing ourselves. I bought some mobile homes and now I gotta quickly get them moved. So we don't have time to go through environmental health, do a bunch of septic evaluations and stuff. But anyway, this overgrown area here, it's a spring. You see there's a little bit of ice down in there. You guys followed me for a long time. I got my big 210 excavator stuck down in there. That's the track hole from it. And I got the dozer stuck back there one time. We have to stay 50 feet off this water source with any of our septic. So I need to try to start laying some of this stuff out so we can go ahead and start putting the house lights in. Never advise doing this. To put the houses in, put the house lights in, and then do the septic. It's the complete backwards way to do it. Potentially you could end up having to move the homes, but we've done this for a long time and I think that I can lay it all out correctly. Stay tuned. I'm gonna start doing some measuring. Burning the midnight oil a little bit because nobody made their dreams come true during a 9 to 5, son. Burn a little bit of brush. I'm gonna just grade by feel because I got no goddamn lights in this dozer because some asshole blew them out and didn't say nothing to nobody. Good thing is we got this big bright ash fire so we can see a little something. The fire department just left. One called, said that the forest is on fire. Luckily we got everything in order for that. In their defense, there's a pretty damn bright light back there up over the hill so you can see. But there's a dang on excavator and a dozer clicking tracks the whole time we've been out here, so I don't know how they didn't hear that and think, oh well, them boys must just be clearing land. Look at their glow, son. We have to babysit this thing all night. And Cody feeding this thing over there in the hoe. Oh, it's hot and it's cold out. It's like 20 degrees and that feels hot. Got this road in all the way around. House pad in over there. Someone from the road back here in the back called and said that the forest was on fire, so the fireman had to hike in from the back there, and there's a road that comes right in the front. That brush pile don't look that big till you get down here and see that it's just about as tall as the track hoe can reach. Alright guys, I'm sure you guys have noticed that our content is changing quite a bit on all these different social platforms, and that's because our business is changing quite a bit. So when I started the business 10 years ago, I had a vision that I would use my businesses as a vehicle to quickly get to passive income through real estate. Let me break that down a little bit more for you if you don't know what that means. So I've run multiple businesses for the last several years, and any profits that I can get, I pull out of them and I go and I put into real estate, whether it be spec homes, flips, rental properties, and hopes that I can continue to build out a portfolio of rental income that I have property managers manage, and I just have passive income coming in. That way, at some point in my life, I'll, number one, have retirement, right? Because most folks in the blue collar industry, if they have retirement, it's through a 401k, which is complete trash, because easy money, for example, you put $100 in, you go to pull money out later on, you're probably gonna get $40 out. I put $100 into real estate. When I'm done with it, I can pull $150 out. We can get into a lot more of that later on as our content's changing. I can talk more about the real estate in that game, but I'm talking specifically to you blue collar guys right now, because I know you guys are basically my audience up to this point, and I appreciate all of you guys, and I hope that you guys continue to stick with us watching our content, because there will still be plenty of the site development stuff that we're doing. I'm just going to be doing it a little bit differently now, but we'll still be boots on the ground. We'll get to show you guys all that stuff and show you how we're changing some of those things out there. Anyways, back to how everything's changing is, you know, we're, like I said, we're continuing to turn the dials. We're turning the dial down now on the businesses, which takes tons and tons and tons of my time and resources, and turning it up more on the real estate, which takes very little of my time, very little resources, because they're already self-sustained. The money that's coming in from the rental properties, we're just continuing to put into more and more and more real estate. That will free up more of my time and more resources to do even more of it. We've got specific financial goals that we want to get to have passive income every month, to live a certain lifestyle. We're very quickly approaching that, so I can continue to turn the dial down on the other businesses that I'm trying to run, which like I said, require tons of my time, lots of employees to not only be paying all the bills, all the overhead, paying themselves, and to try to make a little bit of a profit to then go and to put into some real estate. Look, a lot of you guys, blue collar guys, I'm specifically talking to you guys right now, start businesses, or you're working in the trades forever and you have no exit strategy. You just are getting up and going to work every day to pay the bills on Fridays. Well, if you don't have some kind of exit strategy, you're gonna have to do that literally your entire life. And look, I am very fortunate to have had a dad who was in the trades. We grew up with a work ethic to get up and go to work every single day, and I learned a lot from dad in the trades. You know, a lot of hands-on stuff, a lot of skills, a lot of mindset stuff. But one thing that I also learned from him that's been extremely positive for me and for my life and how I've changed some things is that Dad never had a retirement. Dad never paid into a 401k, which was smart, because it would have just been a waste of money anyway. He never bought real estate. He's bought a ton of toys. Bought me, you know, my entire motorcycle career. You know, paid for us to get to races, paid for parts, dirt bikes, all kinds of stuff. That's basically what we worked for growing up, because that's an expensive hobby. But you know, I knew watching Dad that at some point he wasn't going to be able to get up and go hump shingles up a roof, but he would have to do that for the income. And so I thought, well, look, I don't want to have to do that my entire life. I don't mind the hard work, but at some point when my body's broken down, I want to be able to have money coming in. If I want to take my family on a vacation, I want to be able to just do that and not think about what money do I have coming in and what bills do I got to pay to accommodate that. So from day one, when I started the business, I actually bought a flip home the same day that I started the business, and would work on that in the evenings, and you know, kept kind of turning the flips while running the business, which was really good. It worked really well together. I mean, I did, you know, I worked 16, 18, 20-hour days for the last 10 years. But with the flips, I then started buying some multifamily, some rental properties that were bringing rental income in that I could just continue to put back into the specs and flips and multifamily and stuff. And I'm at the point now where we don't necessarily have to have income coming in from a business to continue to put it in the real estate. So we're starting to scale that back. So the point of the whole story is you're going to get to see a whole lot more of the real estate side of it. Like I said, I've got hundreds of thousands of followers across all of our social platforms that I know right now my audience is basically my blue collar guys and I'm hoping that you guys really dig in right now on the content instead of saying, well, this isn't really what I was interested in, I'm gonna go to a different channel. If that's what you want to do, great. You know, I appreciate everything that you guys have done so far, but I think that you guys really need to focus on some of the content that we're going to be putting out. I'm going to be talking a lot about the real estate stuff and how to get into it and how to buy flips, turn them over for a profit, how to get them with no money down or very little money down, and give you guys an exit on how to get out of working in the trades every single day. Being able to get up in the morning and go work in the trades if you want to go work in the trades. If you want to get up in the morning, you want to take your family on a day trip, you're going to be able to do that with the passive income coming in. If you want to go on a vacation for a week, you just get that scheduled because you know you got money coming in. You can take that week off of work. If you want to go do some fun shit, like I race side-by-sides, you know, sometimes that's for more than a week at a time. At the end of January, we'll be going to race King of Hammers. That's like 2 weeks long. We'll be out in California. I won't be working, but I don't want it to be in the back of my mind that, hey, I have to produce a bunch of income while I'm out here because I have the passive income coming in. You guys stay tuned to the new content that's coming up. I'm going to be taking a whole lot more time to show you how to get into that stuff, okay? If you're working in the trades right now, I'm going to show you how to start putting your money into some real estate so you have some kind of retirement plan, all right? Stay tuned. I appreciate you guys following. I appreciate you guys subscribing to everything. This also gives me a whole lot more time now to focus on some of this content that I haven't been able to. I've been paying a videographer to ride around with me to get the content to put on social so that we can give you guys something to watch. And in the meantime, I'm running 200 miles per hour to run these businesses and keep these businesses profitable, and I don't have time to sit in front of a camera to talk to you guys, to educate you guys on how to get into this new income source. All right, so stay tuned. Stuff's going to change a lot. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be really exciting to be able to help some of you guys get into this real estate stuff and get some passive income coming in, so you don't have to get up and break your back every single day. Appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe. Make sure you guys share so we can save some more blue collar guys.